A young Filipino mother walks out holding her baby, hands trembling, heart racing, and what happens next brings Simon Cowell, yes, the man known for being nearly impossible to impress, to tears. This is the unbelievable journey of a girl who arrived with a baby in her arms and left with the entire world behind her. The studio lights brighten as the crowd murmurs in surprise. The judges sit up straighter, suddenly curious. The host leans to the side of the stage, eyebrows raised, because this is clearly not a typical contestant. A girl, no older than 22, walks onto the stage wearing a faded pair of jeans, a simple blouse, and a baby carrier strapped to her chest. In it, a tiny infant sleeps peacefully, completely unaware that millions of eyes are about to witness something extraordinary. Simon Cowell glances at the other judges with a half-smile, half-confused expression. He leans forward, studying the girl as she stands behind the center stage microphone like someone who has practiced standing there, but never once imagined doing it for real. The baby breathes softly, head resting against her chest as if the world outside doesn't exist. The girl can barely get her name out. Her voice shakes. She wipes her hand on her jeans before speaking again, trying to steady herself. She introduces herself as Maya from Cavite, Philippines. She explains that she is a young mother. She explains that she came today not because she had everything magically figured out, but because she needed a chance, one chance, to change her and her baby's future. She says she has no one else to hold her child. She works almost all day, she has no sitter, and she couldn't afford to travel without her daughter. So she carried her baby across long bus rides, long airport lines, long nights without sleep, just for a single opportunity on this stage. By now, even the audience has stopped whispering. Everyone is listening. Simon asks her gently if she's sure she wants to sing while holding the baby. Maya laughs nervously. She says she always sings while holding her baby. It is the one thing the two of them share, the one thing that keeps her child calm, the one thing that reminds her that life can still be beautiful no matter how hard it becomes. She apologizes if her voice shakes. She apologizes if her eyes water. She apologizes if she fails. But then she takes a deep breath, closes her eyes, touches her baby's tiny hand, and says, softly but clearly, "I am ready." The first note she sings is so soft, so fragile, so close to breaking that people hold their breath. It is the sound of someone who has buried dreams for years, only to dig them up again with trembling hands. Her voice floats across the theater like a quiet prayer. It is the voice of a girl who has lived too many adult years before her time. But as she continues, the softness transforms into strength. Her tone grows warmer, richer, fuller. Her voice becomes a story in itself, of love, of struggle, of young motherhood, and of a dream she refuses to let die. The judges exchange glances. One by one, their expressions soften. The audience leans in, mesmerized. Even the baby, as if sensing the shift in the air, rests calmly against her. The moment feels suspended, like the whole theater is wrapped inside the warmth of her melody. Halfway through the performance, something shifts. Maya stops sounding like a nervous girl. She starts sounding like an artist who has been waiting her whole life for a microphone that won't be taken away. She hits notes with a soulfulness that shocks even her. She sings as if every struggle she has faced, every sleepless night, every fear, every sacrifice, has finally found a voice. It is raw, it is pure, it is painfully honest. The camera cuts to Simon Cowell, who blinks several times, trying to keep his composure. You can see the crack in his expression, the slight shake of his jaw, the subtle glimmer of emotion in his eyes. Simon Cowell does not cry easily. He is known worldwide for being stone-faced, brutally honest, and unshakable. But here, watching a young mother clutching her baby while singing her heart open, he sees something deeper. He sees truth. By the time she reaches the final note, the entire audience is on their feet, clapping before the music even ends. Maya's chest rises and falls quickly, overwhelmed. She presses her face to her baby's forehead, whispering something softly. Maybe it is a thank you. Maybe it is a prayer. Maybe it is a promise. The applause grows louder, louder, louder. But the most important sound is the silence before the judges speak, the kind of silence that means something incredible has just happened. Sophia is the first to speak. She tells Maya that what she just witnessed was not just singing, it was living. It was a story being told through music. She says that the baby being there didn't make the audition distracting, it made it meaningful. Because the world doesn't stop when you're a mother. Dreams don't stop. Hope doesn't stop. And neither did Maya. Howie adds that the bravery alone deserves respect. To stand on that stage, in front of all those people, with every reason in the world to be terrified, and still deliver a performance that powerful, is something very few people could do. He calls her singing beautiful, but calls her courage breathtaking. Then Simon leans forward, and the room goes quiet. He tells her that he sees thousands of people audition. Day after day, year after year. Some are talented, some are impressive, some are unforgettable, but what he saw in her was something he did not expect. He saw heart. He saw authenticity. He saw a mother fighting for her child in the most beautiful way possible. He says that her audition was not simply good, it was real. Then he says something that Maya will remember for the rest of her life. You holding your baby while singing was not a mistake. It was a miracle. Tears fall down Maya's cheeks. She tries to speak, but her voice breaks. She kisses the top of her baby's head as the audience cheers again. Simon looks at the baby, smiles softly, and says, I think your daughter will grow up very proud of you. The other judges nod. The host wipes a tear from his eye backstage. Then something unexpected happens. Simon stands up. The crowd screams. People know what it means whenever Simon stands up. The other judges look at him, startled, because they sense something rare is coming. Simon takes a deep breath and says, I want this moment to be something you never forget. He reaches for the golden buzzer. Time stops. The audience explodes before he even presses it. Cameras whip around. Gold confetti cannons prepare to fire. Maya gasps, her free hand flying to her mouth as if she can't believe what she sees. Then Simon presses it. The entire theater erupts in golden light. Confetti showers down like a rain of dreams finally coming true. Maya cries uncontrollably, shielding her baby gently from the falling confetti while laughing and sobbing at the same time. She looks up at the sky of gold, tears streaming, overwhelmed by what just happened. Her baby looks up too, blinking at the sparkling light with an innocence so pure that it melts every heart in the room. The moment is unforgettable. A young mother holding her sleeping infant, covered in gold confetti, standing center stage under the brightest spotlight of her life. The audience chanting her name. The judges standing in applause. Simon wiping tears from his eyes while trying to hide them with his hand. But beyond the confetti, beyond the applause, beyond the viral moment, what truly makes this audition legendary is the truth behind it. The truth that a dream doesn't disappear when you become a parent. The truth that motherhood is not the end of ambition, it is often the beginning of a deeper kind of strength. The truth that sometimes the smallest hands we hold help us rise higher than we ever imagined. Backstage, Maya is surrounded by staff congratulating her. She hugs her daughter tightly, whispering, "We did it." A producer asks her what she would do if she wins the entire competition. Her answer is immediate and without hesitation. "I want to buy a small house for my baby. A safe home. That's all." It is simple, honest, beautiful, and real. That night, her audition becomes one of the most shared videos across social media. People from around the world comment, react, cry, celebrate, and send messages of support. Young mothers write paragraphs saying they felt seen. Fathers express admiration. Fans highlight how even the baby seemed to feel the emotion. Talent pages upload clips. Newspapers publish headlines. Influencers discuss her courage. And for once, the internet feels united in recognizing something authentically powerful. In the following days, Maya's life changes. She receives messages from Filipinos around the world, telling her she made them proud. She receives offers from people wanting to help her financially, organizations wanting to support young mothers, and musicians wanting to collaborate. She becomes a symbol, not of perfection, but of possibility. But what moves her the most are the messages from other women. Women who had left their dreams behind. Women who felt life moved too fast, too hard, too far for them to catch up. Women who saw Maya on that stage and realized, for the first time in years, that maybe they still had music inside them too. Maya replies to as many messages as she can. She tells them, "If I can do it while carrying my baby, then maybe you can do it too. Don't give up." As she prepares for the next round of the competition, coaches tell her she will have time to rehearse without her baby if she needs to. But she shakes her head. She says her baby is part of her journey. She says she sings best when she feels the warmth of her daughter against her chest. And when she steps onto the stage again weeks later, still holding her baby, still nervous, still determined, the audience erupts in applause before she even sings. They are not just cheering for a singer. They are cheering for a mother who fought her way to this stage with nothing but love, courage, and a voice that refuses to stay quiet. Maya's journey continues, but her first audition remains her most iconic moment, because it reminds the world of something simple yet profound. Sometimes the strongest singers are the ones who have carried the heaviest burdens. Sometimes the most powerful performances are the ones sung with a child's heartbeat pressed against your own. And sometimes, the softest voice can shake even Simon Cowell to tears. Thank you for watching. If you want more emotional stories, inspiring journeys, and unforgettable moments like this, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and share this video with someone who needs a little hope today. Until next time, keep believing, keep dreaming, and keep going. Your moment may be closer than you think.